B squared. B squared. The desk. I was cheated.
Not only were you cheated, you don't know what you're talking about on this thing. You don't even know what video we're doing.
I said B squared the desk.
That ain't right.
This is not the desk.
No, this is not B squared. This is the commish.
The commish.
Commish. That's what you always say when you start these videos.
That's not what I say. We're not B squared?
No. We're the Royal Shockers and the commish. Oh, excuse me, the whatever you say. You got your new name.
Team victimized.
Sound like your booty hole hurt or something. What is victimized? What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know.
I think that Yahoo knows what they're talking about.
Let's get right into it. So, if you all don't know, the standings changed midweek last week, unbeknownst to me. So, Yahoo decided to upgrade, well, not Yahoo, the NFL and Yahoo decided that there were some point changes that happened.
Sounds like
midweek.
y'all victimized that boy. He ain't had no points.
It happens. It just happens to everybody. It happened to me finally. I took an L when I shouldn't have. I had already won the game. We had announced it on here on the desk. And Yahoo decided to make the corrections, stat corrections. And a 16-point swing swung the victory in another direction.
Congratulations, Chiefs Texans. You got an additional win.
I'm pissed. But I'll move on. On to week 5. This is going to be a short video because everybody will want to participate. You only hear because you don't want to get fined. We know.
I wasn't going to say that.
We heard it all before.
I wasn't going to say that.
What are you going to say?
I'm here because I didn't trust the process. I was supposed to leave Kansas City defense in, and I went for the sucker. Put Buffalo in against Jacksonville. Had I left it alone, it wouldn't have mattered that Hunter Henry didn't give me no points. Rude. It wouldn't have mattered that Jordan Love just could not stop.
He had all those completions.
Interceptions.
All those completions to the other team. That's how you feel about it? And I gave you a shot. I didn't play San Francisco defense.
You did do that on purpose.
I did do that on purpose. I played that because I didn't want to be playing against Dallas.
No. I'm saying you didn't do that for me. So don't say that you did it for me.
I didn't do damn thing for you, no.
That's fine.
No. Because if you would have done it for me.
Hell no.
See, so we've
been enemies since Thursday.
That was you. You the one that was rude to me on the phone with me and my daughter.
I wasn't rude. I simply told my daughter goodbye. That has nothing to do with you.
You didn't even speak to me.
For what?
Wow. You've been rude to me all week long, including today.
It's not yet Thursday.
Huh.
The new week don't technically start until Thursday.
Wow.
I can be pissed.
You are.
Because we were neck and neck. It was pins and needles. And I said, oh, it's all on Jordan Love against Devontae Adams and Jacobs. What's the boy name?
Josh Jacobs.
Josh.
And I'm not a Raider fan, but I've been riding on Raiders fans to pull me through.
I'm not a Raider fan either, but I knew better than to leave it to them against them two. It was tragic. ATL had a ball. He was just sitting back, chilling, enjoying it with some popcorn. But it was a good fight. So I'm glad it wasn't a blowout. You know, like when I blew you out when we were in Hawaii, that was a blowout. Because I won before
I don't recall what happened
several
season. I don't recall anything about that. I was in
I
Hawaii.
know get the ring if you want me to show you.
It had nothing to do with that.
Okay.
We're not going to be bringing that thing out every week. So, again.
Anyway, so it is what it is. My Chiefs won. That's all that matters.
I did win this week. We also had...
Finally.
We also had... I'm going to rock you beat Seminoles. Chiefs, Texans. Got 2 wins this weekend. We're not even winning, technically.
Congratulations twice.
He beat
He beat
the stuffings out of my daughter because he had DJ Moore,
man.
which put up 130 points on Thursday night.
There was nothing my baby could have done.
She said, all I needed Dallas to do was score 280 points.
I was like, it's not gonna happen.
Then she said, middle of the game last night, Monday night game, she said, if this kicker gets a negative 175, I'm like, well, something along those lines. So she was in a bad situation. The crazy part about that, before we go real quickly here, Donnie's Chiefs did beat, y'all playing for second, and
Congratulations, Daddy.
Team Waller did beat I Like Honey Buns, which was another close game. But to go back to something with the Chiefs Texans and Riley Shear, as big as a big blowout that was, it wasn't the highest blowout of the week. Amaraku beat Seminoles by 234 points. Yes, it was pretty bad. So that was the highest victory of the week. Again, DJ Moore had the most points. The least amount of points scored last week by a player. We got 10 teams. The least points scored was what? 0 by Barkley from the Giants, who did not play.
Oh, I didn't know what you was talking about. I
Least
thought you
points
meant the teams in the league. I was like,
Well,
who
I was
had
just
0
individual
points?
players. The
I was
individual
like,
players.
who?
Individual players. I mean, he didn't play, so he didn't get a chance to get the points. So they put him on the very
That
bottom.
was not
But
breaking
you
news
mentioned
then.
Hunter Henry didn't get any points.
He ain't had no points either.
But at least he got the point.
Anybody need a tight end?
Whoa. Okay. Highest point scored this week went to Chiefs Texans. He scored 511 points.
That's 3 trophies already.
Lowest point scored, as we mentioned before, the big blowout. Seminoles only scored 250. We mentioned DJ Moore, Barkley. First place this time, Team Waller, who still is at 5-0.
Undefeated.
Last place,
Y'all playing for second.
y'all playing for second.
He said y'all playing for second because he playing for 10th.
The least, the smallest margin of victory.
Well, actually, he's tying for 10th with Seminoles. Well,
Oh,
both of
good
them
point.
only
Well,
won one game
Yeah, but he has the least points scored for him,
Right.
so
by like 60.
something like that. Yeah. Smallest margin of victory. Team victimized. Won by 17.84 points.
For a little bit there, it was only by plus 1.5.
Listen, if there's another damn correction going on this week, and this
Oh,
this
come
week's
on,
Smith is over.
Yahoo! Come on!
Now listen, hold on. Okay, let me go back to that real quick.
Because I don't think Jacobs ran that ball as much as they said he did.
We sure.
Let me find
Here's the
somebody.
thing: we know that Justin Love, whatever the boy Love is, name,
Jordan.
he threw those interceptions for sure.
Yeah, but he had more yards.
Okay.
I'm sure he ran. I think they shorted A.J. Brown some points because he usually gets me more than 24.
Okay.
And I'm
That's fine.
sure the Buffalo, they hit somebody.
Over in London, they hit somebody in the bird or something on the way back home with a loss. I'm going to say this.
It might be Montez Sweat.
I'm going to say this. I was watching the Dallas game in the first quarter.
You know what it's going to be? Quentin Williams. He got too many points. Because remember, he went from like 5 all the way to 35 very quickly for nothing.
Yeah, because he had 2 sacks at the end of the game.
No, that doesn't mean nothing. It's gonna be shared. They're not gonna be solos.
He had 2 sacks. He had 2 sacks and the fumble. That's boosting his numbers.
I don't think
up.
Detroit needs 37 points.
Okay,
either.
he's going to keep going because I can't say what I was going to say.
I don't think your quarterback really did 17 points before he went out.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So I was watching the Dallas game. I have Lawrence, defensive end for Dallas, number 90. He gets a tackle. They showed the replay. I had my phone out in my hand, waiting for the score to change. It's a close game. No, nothing ever happened. How do you get a tackle and you don't
Maybe
get
you
credit
thought
for
it was him.
What you mean I thought on the replay? They showed it 3 times.
You don't need no more points. He didn't do it.
He ended up with 0 points
There's another Lawrence
in a
on the
blowout.
team.
Oh, okay. Another number 90, huh? Okay.
That's a
Well,
98.
I'm looking for that to be corrected come Thursday.
It was a 98.
So we're going to see if that score changes a little bit more. Moving right along. So we got T Waller 5-0. I like Honey Buns 4-1. Chiefs Texans 3-2.
Why you say it's so low?
With an asterisk.
Speak it up. He ain't got no asterisk.
Riley
Yahoo
Shea
said it's
3-2.
solidified.
Next week's matchups. Key matchups. We got 2-3 Royal Shocker and 2-3
ATL.
ATL. They were talking trash already. You want to comment?
He was talking about get ready, something like that. I'm in this game. I ain't got time to be talking about him. For what?
You were in a dogfight. He was just trying to distract you.
We over here tussling. I'm telling him he got to get his blanket on the couch.
I ain't sleeping on no damn couches. I don't care what you said. So I had to do the video from outside. I ain't doing all that.
Oh yeah.
Again, that's a key matchup. Y'all both, like I said, 2-3. So you're in tied for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th place with myself and Donnie's Chiefs. And then we have Team Waller, who's still undefeated, going against the last place team. Y'all playing for 2nd. That's going to be an interesting matchup.
Is there a blowout coming?
Whoa!
I was asking.
A blowout from who? Who's going to blow out who?
Team Waller.
Is going to blow out y'all playing for 2nd?
Yeah.
So will he go to 1-5? That would be devastating.
Come on, y'all playing for 2nd. I'm rooting for you. Take Team Waller down. As it stands right now, they're supposed to be close, but you know they be lying.
Yeah. I looked at this earlier. I don't know how accurate it was earlier, so I didn't write it down. So I'll take a gander at it now in League Pick'ems. It told me that I didn't put any picks in last week. Son of a gun. Some kind of way I didn't put my picks in. I did it right here on the desk. Then I showed Riley how to do hers, and I didn't get any points. So the standings
are you sure you're not logged into Riley?
I'm logging them out. It says incomplete. So
I know it says incomplete, but I'm saying, are you logged into Riley?
No, I'm logging them out. That's me. That's why my name is on top. Can't recognize. Anywho, I made sure that I did it already for next week.
That means you weren't sure you were going to win.
I didn't hit submit, I guess. Anyway.
Make sure you hit submit.
League Pick'ems, total points, 15. Team Waller's leading that.
You just going to win everything, Brandon?
Royal Shocker, 13 points.
I'm coming up on you.
Team Victimized, 11 points. So I at least would have had 12 points. I picked myself for sure. I don't remember what I picked on the other games here, but I went from 1st to 3rd. All in a matter of 1 week.
Just like you went to 9th earlier.
I almost walked off set.
But that's okay. You moved up to 8th now.
I'm up to 8th. I did not check the record books if there's anything this week. Talk to the people while I glance at it real quick for a second.
Hey people. So the KU Bowl, that's the Donnie's Chiefs and the Chiefs Texans is gonna play. And then I like Honey Buns and Seminoles. Now, cousin, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and take care of BJ, because you can't let him beat you. And the Father-Daughter Bowl, Riley and the commish will be taking place. I'm rooting for Riley Loves Cheer.
Is it just because you just don't want to root for me for anything, huh?
Well, I want her to get a win before I beat her next week.
Oh.
I want her to come in sad and both of her parents beat her. So you take your L so I can take my W.
I don't know about that. That's unfortunate for her. She may be if you talk about you gonna beat her too, that'd be 3 weeks losses in a row. That's unfortunate. Least amount of points. Oh, there's a record. 217 points. It says here. Y'all playing for 2nd.
It says 271.
271. It said 217 up here. I'm sorry.
Single week.
It was for 217 points?
It says in week 2.
Oh, sorry. Maybe this is what's going on the average. He's only averaging 300. I don't know how they do that one there.
It's season all time. Least amount of points in a season.
That's this year.
271.
Anywho, well, so we're gonna wrap this up here. Nothing really major going on.
Thursday's game is going to be a great one because the Chiefs are playing. We are prepared to win against Denver Broncos.
They're in turmoil right now.
Give Russell Wilson his 50,000th loss. I don't know how many real wins or losses they have. I don't keep up with the Denver Broncos. I just know that they suck. So, sorry if you are Denver
Look at
fans.
this here stat. His defense only scored 10 points last week. That sucks.
10 points.
What's
Who's
that?
his defense?
Y'all playing for second. Only scored 10
Hold,
points.
please. I'm going to find this because that's horrible. He should have dropped them. And that's not true. His defense. Oh, no, those are a combination of his defensive players. Aaron Donald.
Oh, the 4 players?
Aaron Donald gave him 1 point. Holland gave him 7. And then Williams and Allen each gave him 1.
Oh.
That's why he lost. Well, one of the reasons. And then Daddy had Cincinnati, which gave him 174 points. And New England only gave y'all playing for second 42. Justin Fields had 95, though. You dropped him.
I didn't have him in this league.
Oh.
He always had him in this league. I have him in the
Okay.
other league. I did drop him in the other
His,
league.
his offensive players did good. Burrows had 99.
Oh, Burrows
Diggs
came
had
back.
33.
Okay.
Etienne had 75. Andrews had 16. Pierce had 32. Fields had 95. And his kicker had 9. So it was literally his defense took him out.
And he ran against that buzzsaw Cincinnati Bengals. That's what happens. You heard it here on the desk.
He only lost by 50, though. He almost had it. Gotta be quicker than that.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up here. We will see. I guess I can say it. I always say it every
Oh,
week.
no. He had a Pittsburgh defense with 157 on his bench. And Indianapolis defense with 56 on the bench. Oh, that's why you don't have any defensive player to swap out because you got 3,000 defense teams.
You talking about roster management?
I mean, I say it when I mess up.
I'm just saying, hey. Call it what you call it. I hope I don't get anybody injured this week. If I get another person injured, my team name is going to be changed from Team Victimized to Team ER.
I think that your team is victimized by all your changes of names.
I've only changed it one time this year.
What are you going to do about your quarterback? Because he's out.
Exactly, 1 point.
Maybe you have a strong wide receiver or running back. Good luck.
Let's see.
But not really, because I want Riley to win. Go, Riley, go. Go, Riley, go. See, Riley loves cheer. Mom cheers for Riley. You're welcome.
All right. Well, that's been all for me today. That's all I got.
That's
I
all.
got more to give.
Go, KC.
You have a better attitude?
I have a better attitude all the time.
Are you going to beat?
I'm not. Riley Loves Cheer will be in my place on Tuesday.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, are you going to beat Amaraki?
Am I going to beat him? Sure. I'm never going to say I'm going to lose. I'm going to try. Put up a fight. Put him up. Let's do it, Meme King.
We shall see what happens. All right, you hit the thing. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm
I'm going to rock you.